Rear Admiral Lawrence Chambers experienced a lot of firsts in his lifetime. He was the first African American to be in command of a Navy combat ship, the first African American in command of an aircraft carrier, and one of the first African Americans to attend the United States Naval Academy. Chambers graduated from the Naval Academy on June 6, 1952, and in 1954 he completed flight training school and became a pilot for the United States Navy. From the years of 1968 to 1971, he flew combat missions over Vietnam, and in 1972 he was promoted to captain, which put him in command of the USS White Plains. January 1975 is when Chambers took command of the aircraft carrier, the USS Midway. It was on this ship that he would make one of the most important decisions of his life. Shortly after taking command of the Midway, he was ordered to the waters of South Vietnam to assist in Operation Frequent Wind, the evacuation of the remaining Americans and Vietnam personnel from Saigon. Helicopters with refugees from South Vietnam were landed on the Midway with no fuel left to fly back out. The deck was full of flightless helicopters when a bird dog, the aircraft right above me, flew right over the ship and dropped a note. Aboard the aircraft was an officer from South Vietnam who had fled to save his family. The note asked the crew to move some of the helicopters so that he could land the plane. However, the officer only had an hour left of fuel. Chambers received orders from the admiral aboard the ship that the aircraft should ditch in the ocean, but Chambers noticed that the officer had his wife and children on the plane. Going against the admiral's orders, Chambers ordered the crew to push millions of dollars of UH-1 Huey helicopters overboard. Major Bung Lee, the South Vietnamese Air Force officer, had never landed on an aircraft carrier before, but managed to land safely with the help of Chambers. After Lee landed, he was invited up to the bridge of the ship where Chambers gave him his gold wings and made him an honorary Naval Aviator. Later, Chambers was asked why, as a new commander of a ship, he chose to ignore orders from an admiral. He answered, "They may court-martial me for destroying government property, but never for letting women and children drown." Captain Lawrence Chambers made the world proud that day with his selflessness and deep compassion for others.